Hi, welcome. In this lecture, I will show you how to use the git checkout command. Now, the git checkout command can be used to do multiple things. You can use the checkout command to switch branches. You can use the checkout command to check out commits. You can use the checkout command to check out files. So in this lecture, I will show you how to use the checkout command to check out commits. So let's see where we are. So we are in the user home directory. So let's switch to git fast. So the checkout command is something like this. So it is git checkout and then you have a commit ID. So I'm just putting a hypothetical ID. So it's a commit ID. Now this command updates all files in the working directory to match the specified commit ID. So I'll shortly explain what I mean by that. Just follow me. So let's remove this one and let's clear the screen. So we'll create a fresh Git repository to demonstrate what Git checkout commit is. So let's see the contents of this directory. So we have the initializer verica4.zip. So let's unzip this file. I press tab for auto completion, press enter, and the unzip is done. Let's clear the screen and let's check the contents of the directory. So we have the initializer zip file already unzipped in the initializer directory. So since this will be a demonstration of the git checkout command, let's make a directory demo dash checkout commit. So this will be a git repository actually. So press enter to create the directory and let's copy the contents of the folder initializer. Press tab for auto completion and we'll copy all the contents of the initializer folder to the demo directory. So let's press enter and now let's remove the directory initializer. We don't need it anymore. And let's now cd into the demo checkout commit directory. Let's clear the screen and let's check the contents of the directory and everything has been copied. Now we'll create a git repository out of this directory. So let's issue the git init command and the repository is being created. So let's check the status of the repository. And as you can see, there are several files and folders that are yet to be tracked by Git. So we need to commit everything. First, we need to add the contents of this directory. And let's check the git status command. And everything has been added to the staging area. And let's now commit the contents of this directory. So git commit -m and let's have a simple message, all files committed. And let's press enter and the commit is done. Let's clear the screen and let's issue the git status command once again. And you can see the working directory is clean. Now let's check the contents of the directory. Now in order to demonstrate the git checkout commit, we'll pick up a particular file and we'll commit it several times for the purpose of the demonstration. We'll make several changes and commit them each time. So let's pick up the file robots.txt for this purpose. So we'll make pretty simple changes. So let's use the VI editor to make our changes. Press tab for auto completion. Press insert to make our changes. Let's scroll down till the end and let's enter a simple line. So let it be line 1 and that's it. We'll escape :WQ to quit and save and we'll commit these changes. Now we'll use a command for express commit so that we don't need to issue the git add command once again. So the express commit is achievable by using the -a option and then we type M for the message option and we type first commit dash. So the command continues in the next line, robots.txt. So this is an express commit, which means we don't need to go through the step of issuing the git add command, and this was achieved using the A option, and the aim option as usual is for the message. So let's press enter and let's clear the screen. So let's check what is the status of our commit history. Press tab for auto completion, press enter, and we have 2 commit IDs so far. Now in order to have our demonstration of the git checkout commit command, we'll make further changes to the commit history by executing multiple changes to the file robots.txt and committing all the changes one by one. So let us get on to the task. We'll do it pretty quick, and we'll use the arrow key to achieve our task faster so that we can retrieve the earlier command. So let's get on to the task of changing the robots.txt multiple times, and we will use the vi command to edit it. Let's press insert key and then we type line 2, and that's a very simple change. We'll be doing this kind of simple changes. WQ to quit and save, and let's commit this using the git commit command, and we'll do express commit so that we can do our job fast. So this is our second commit, so we type second commit and press enter, and the commit is done. We will make another simple change. Let's press I key to insert. Now this time let's assume that we are doing a weird experimentation and our changes are just not the normal one. We are making some changes in the code base which are quite different from the normal stuff. So let us name this change as weird experimentation, and hence instead of line 1 and line 2 kind of thing, we'll type weird experimentation. You'll shortly understand what is the purpose of making this kind of change. So we'll save this simple change and we'll quit the editor using WQ to quit and save, and we'll do another express commit. So this will be the third commit for the file robots.txt, and the commit is done. We'll make 2 more commits. Press I key to insert and we go down here, and this time it will be line 4, and again a simple change, and we save and quit from the editor, and we'll do another express commit, and this will be the 4th commit, and we press enter. The commit is done, and the final change using the robots.txt. Let's press I key to insert, and we insert the line 5, another simple change, and we press escape key colon WQ to quit and save, and we'll do the final express commit. So this will be the 5th commit. Press enter and the commit is done. Let's clear the screen. Let's check the status of our history. Press tab for auto completion, press enter, and here we go. Now as you can see, we have this series of commits that we have made in this repository. Now this is the final commit, and this is actually called the head. So the head actually points to the final commit in the commit history. And if you remember, this was the commit where our weird experimentation started. Now at a certain point, we felt that this weird experimentation is not working, and we want to revert all the changes that we made to robots.txt, and we want to retain only the changes we made up to this second commit. So for that purpose, we need to issue the git checkout command, and we need to check out till this commit ID, since as we said just now, we want to retain changes to robots.txt till this commit. So let's copy this commit ID and we'll paste this one. Now this command updates all files in the working directory to match the specified commit. Now in our case, the specified commit is this one, which is the second commit. Now you can always use the commit ID as an argument to the git checkout command. The issuing of this command will put you in a detached head state. So don't worry what this detached head state is. I will shortly explain in details. Now try to understand that checking out an old commit is a read-only operation. Now the second commit is a old operation, as we have seen. Now it's impossible to harm your repository while viewing an old revision. The current state of your project remains untouched in the master branch. During the normal course of development, the head usually points to master or some other local branch, but when you check out an old version, head no longer points to a branch. It points directly to the commit. In our case, this commit ID. Now this is called a detached head state. Now if it is still not clear at this point what a detached head state is, it will be very much clear to you as we progress in this lecture. So let me reduce the font size a bit. You'll understand why I'm doing this. We'll again increase the font size. So let's press enter and here you go. Now I can increase the display fonts. Now as you can see, Git has displayed a very useful message for us. First of all, notice it says that you are checking out at this commit ID, which is 8541D06. It says that you are in a detached head state. That is what I have been talking about so far. Now notice this particular paragraph, what it says. It says that you can look around, make experimental changes and commit them. And you can discard any commits you make in this state without impacting any branches by performing another checkout. So what it means is that, as you can see, that right now the prompt has changed to detached head state at this particular commit ID. Now, while you are in this state of the project, you can make changes to any artifacts, which means files or directories, and you can still be assured that your current state of the project will be totally unaffected. This also means that if you make any commit in the detached head state, the commits will not be retained. However, if you want to retain this commit, then this message is very important. So what it says that if you want to create a new branch to retain commits you create, you can do now or later using the B option with checkout command. So the exact command will be something like this. We'll show you shortly how to do that. And this too is very important message. It clearly says that head is now at 8541D06. So previously when you were at this prompt, the head was pointing to this commit. Now when you are at this prompt, the head is pointing to this commit. So I think the video is getting longer, so we'll stop here and we'll continue explaining the git checkout commit in our next lecture.